Welcome back to another Foxhole Regiment review. For folks that are new to this series, I showcase one regiment each month and provide you with a glimpse into what it would be like joining their ranks. I join each regiment in the series for about 3 weeks, meeting the members, joining operations, and learning what makes them unique from other regiments in Foxhole. Today's review will be the first Warden regiment for the series. So without further delay, let's dive into the Foxhole Regiment review for Blue Rose. Blue Rose was founded between Wars 40 and 45 by their current regiment leader, Noir. The regiment went through several name changes, originally going by Warden Freedom Fighters, then Black Rose, and later to Blue Rose. Blue Rose has enough manpower to access all the content at the Warden's disposal. From battle tanks to large ships, this ragtag group of Eurobros likes to experience everything that Foxhole has to offer. Speaking of Eurobros, while the regiment is mainly EU focused, they do have some members from North America as well. If you're looking for a group that's a blend between laid back and competitive, then Blue Rose may just be the regiment for you. Perfect. George, thank you so much for speaking with me. First off, how long have you been playing Foxhole for?
I think maximum 1 month, but I think less than that.
Holy shit, you're so new, dude.
I've been playing it almost since it came out. I started when they introduced half-tracks initially in the beta.
Like a month?
I'm playing, I think it's now 1 month. I started like to December.
Nice.
Start to December.
Were you
On
also
Charlie.
from... Okay, cool. I was going to ask you, were you also on Charlie, but you just answered that. Perfect.
Yeah, we played it with some friends, and then they stopped playing like 2 weeks later. But I stayed.
A little less than a month.
Dude, it
I
seems
got
like
the game
most
during the
people in this
Christmas sale.
regiment... Yeah, it seems like most people in this regiment are, like, really new to the game.
Yeah, I think Noir and Zach were doing a massive recruiting push on Charlie Shard after the infantry update, I guess, just because they finally got back into the game, it seems like, and, you know, Charlie Shard was active, and it's probably the easiest place to try and find new members and recruit.
I picked it up this Christmas gone by as a Christmas gift to myself.
I've been playing before the Entrenched update, so it's 4 years this summer, so it's been quite a while.
You know, after interviewing so many people, I think you are one of the most veteran players in the regiment, aside from like the other officers.
Yeah, I've been fighting with BR before I even owned the game. We didn't know. Yeah, I was snatched up as a young recruit before I even bought the game, and I just haven't left since. I've just been Warden all the way.
You got to start snatching people IRL. All you big regiments, that's what you got to do. Get him young and IRL first. Nice, man. And oh
no, I've fallen.
all right, we're gonna do the rest of this interview with you in the water now. No, I'm kidding. Come on back up here. Man's got a little too excited. He jumped off the fucking cliff, dude. The edge here. He jumped off. Goddamn.
I couldn't contain my excitement.
What got you interested in the regiment? Like, how'd you find BR?
So, I think it's one of the best ways to. I looked through the Discord, the Foxhole Discord, looking through the recruitment channel, and it just stuck out. You know, European Warden. I just love the color blue, so I was like, you know what, this is for me. We'll give it a shot.
It's not so much I found them, it's they found me, bumbling around like a fool in Charlie server, and I think Noir came in with his mighty tank brigade and demanded he needed somebody to mount one of the guns on there, and I volunteered.
Honestly, Noir, I just had randomly popped in on like my second day into Foxhole because I was on winter break from work, and I popped in and was like watching a bunch of tanks being assembled for an operation. I was like, okay, this looks really cool. I've never seen tanks here before. And one of them just says, hey, you want to be a driver or be a gunner? Like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I was in a Foxcatcher because I had my old facility there, and they came in with tanks and asked if I want to be a gunner. So I went to be a gunner, and they asked me to join, and I sure why not.
It was a random time. I don't remember. They were fighting something, and I joined them.
To be honest, this random guy just came up to me and was like, "Yo, you want to join a clan?" First guy to ever ask me, and I was just like, "Sure." And then never since in the clan.
So I think they made some recruitments for some kind of mission, and I was there like a noob. So they teach me some things, and they invited me into Blue Rose.
What's been the most enjoyable experience or memorable experience for you since being in the regiment?
Probably when we do those like silly operations in like the island hexes.
So I was on a mission on a submarine with Gamezak, and we were just the two of us left. We had a frigate above us, and we were stuck, like in game stuck, some bug, and they couldn't fight with us, and we waited there for a reinforcement to come. It was like funny.
Did the sub sink or did it survive?
No, we survived. We went back with the sub.
Nice.
The time when we destroyed the Golly nuke, that was amazing. That was perfect.
Wait, was this
Yeah,
in Charlie?
Yeah, only us, only BR. Yes, in
Ah, okay.
Right now, I think building this base because I like the facilities, and we also built a fortress at the Vulpine Watch on Charlie. I like that also very much. So.
I think it was like the second to last day when we were on Charlie. We did like a frigate push, and we destroyed the nuke that was in. Fuck, where is it? Oh, where the hell is it? Endless Shore. Yeah, they had this. Yeah, they had the nuke in Endless Shore. I had hopped on just in time to help us push it in, and just nailed it from the shoreline near the Saltbrook Channel, in that whole area, because we destroyed the seaport and shelled it, and we were able to get out clean with the frigate, even though one of the bridges was destroyed, because they weren't planning for it.
Any and all of the operations Noir or the team has planned has been always enjoyable. Whether it's been, hey, we just need a bunch of BMATs, so go to such and such and just go with a few people, get as much as you can. That's always been quite fun as well. Just chill session, or getting on a frigate and hunting down submarines and God knows what, and picking fights with battleships that we can't possibly win, but somehow still do.
There's been a lot of good experience, a lot of bad experience in this regiment. If you're watching this, remember that battleship and lot more. That's all I need to say. But probably the best moment was like War 96. We held the record for the most tank kills with a single tank. It's like 121 confirmed tank kills with one super heavy. That was so fun. That was peak regiment. We had like 30 people on, just absolutely rolling front lines.
And what's something like specifically that the regiment has taught you that you didn't know before?
That's a good question. I suppose it's just when in doubt, just follow the loudest voice, which is usually Noir.
Everything I know about this game, I've learned from either GameZack or Noah or another friend in BR. In Logi, I owe all my Logi knowledge to GameZack. He's trained me up. All my combat, I'm actually an operation leader, so all that kind of stuff I've learned off Noah. So everything about this game I owe to Blue Rose.
Best part was learning the basic logi. I've been sort of just picking up a bit more advanced stuff on my own. Hoping to learn more advanced infantry tactics, because the only thing I've learned from infantry stuff is just man rush, go. And the only thing I do right now is just medic stuff, mostly.
Yeah, we were doing everything. Like the first 2 weeks, we were doing everything we could. Like tried little bit of this, little bit of that. So I learned like everything there is, like a little bit, not too professional, anything, but yeah.
Gotcha.
We tried boats, ships, artillery, made an SPG.
Yeah, that's nice. You guys don't really keep yourself chained to one specific type of gameplay. You just explore everything.
In the regiment, I'm pretty sure I've been playing the game longest. I keep up with the game since it came out. So I was more so teaching them stuff.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you were the one that was teaching everyone else then. Cool.
Well, no, more so Nor was. I was just chilling for the
Okay.
start.
They teach me everything I know. Any time I have a question, they just teach me.
Cool. What do you like to focus on most in the regiment?
I don't know. I also like Logi, but I like backline Logi. I also like to go on front. I love to go with tanks.
Yeah, so for the regiment, I'm the bunker base builder as well as facility builder.
A bit of everything. Because I'm doing logistics with the guys. I'm doing infantry.
Pretty much. I'm pretty much a lot. I like doing the lodging mostly right now, just because of back up to full work schedule, and I can only do like maybe an hour or two a day if I feel like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then weekends, I still do a decent amount of lodging just to, since we got the facility now, and just want to make sure we keep that up and running because that's the biggest thing for the regiment, I feel like. Then sometimes I'll just hop on a front line and just do medic work. It's sort of rewarding, and it gets me commends, you know.
Nice. A very wholesome Foxhole player.
Well, when I first joined, I made it very clear to them after joining them that I usually only come on every so often when I've got time, and I just want to do what I think is fun at the moment. And one thing that I always find fun is just finding something that needs to be done that no one's doing and doing it. Whether it, like joining them in the first place, jumping into tank, or getting supplies up to the front line, or making the supplies, or just some guy, you see one guy by himself trying to maintain a bunker and you just go, oh, I'll just grab a shovel and I'll join him.
My personal focus for BR is normally either leading operations or helping or assisting leading the operations. So I'm normally in the tanks, in the warships, wherever I'm needed, or in the backlines leading the logistics group, just, you know, rallying the men really, or just, you know, being a part of the trusted guard that Nor employs. But in terms of the regiment itself, we do a lot of tanking or naval warfare. We like the big projects.
And last question, man. Is there anything else you want to either talk about or let folks know who are watching the video?
Well, if you want to join a clan that doesn't have any real requirements, the real requirement is you treat this like a game and not a workplace. Come join BR.
Yeah, I think this game has an awesome community, and especially the BR regiment is very nice. It's an awesome community, and I encourage all the people to start playing Foxhole.
Join BR. Do you like Foxhole and you like playing with cool people? Get in BR.
Get to play with Dingo if you join BR.
I mean, not really. No. I mean, the regiment's been pretty good. I was happy that it was easy to find a regiment and kind of get more of the Foxhole experience, being able to do, you know, armored operations, doing some artillery stuff here and there, and, you know, being able to participate in the naval. So kind of been able to do all three things of Foxhole, I think, until the air update. So this has been pretty enjoyable, I feel like.
They should definitely jump in and totally join the Wardens, not the Colonials. Join BR and enjoy playing with a very well-oiled team for the most part.
Just as a bit of propaganda, I just thought I'd say, Blue Rose, if you're thinking about joining, just give us a shot. We are EU, mainly. We do have some Americans, but most importantly, we're a chill group. We don't care who you are, what your opinions are. We don't take the game too seriously. You can come along, have a laugh at our operations, and just have fun with the game. No requirements. As long as you're having fun, we don't care. We'll teach you how to fight, and you can have a good time and make some friends while doing it.
Yeah, you come play the Foxhole with us.
Perfect, man. Short, sweet, to the point. Thank you, Bernie.
No problem, no problem. And just for the info, I'm very high right now, so.
Hell yeah. That's going in the video. That's good, dude.
Might fumble some words, you know.
That's so good. I love it. Noir, thank you so much for agreeing to do this interview. As the regiment leader for Blue Rose, I guess, what got you into this position? What got you into leading the regiment? And can you talk a little bit about the origins of the regiment?
Origins is we started as like I started the game in another clan mainly, and then I was fed up with the leadership. And then in like I forgot which war we found it, but we weren't always called Blue Rose. We were called Warded Freedom Fighters at one point in the very early days. This is like 2018 or 2017, and then after that we were called Black Rose, and then finally with the Warden team is Blue, so we're just Blue Rose now.
And then in terms of like community and culture, like what kind of community and culture are you trying to like foster in the regiment?
A chill environment that is like sweaty when we need to be, but like normally chill. Sweaty in the operations, chill in the overall gameplay, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, off hours, off operations. You guys are a goofy bunch, and then you guys focus up during ops.
Exactly. Yes.
In terms of how you guys stay organized, can you talk about like the structure and how you actually like keep each other organized and on task with certain things? Like what kind of tools, if any? Talk a little bit about like either in-game organization or like Discord organization, stuff like that.
Generally, in-game organization, I am the only combat leader. Well, not only the combat leader, but the main combat leader, and everything combat related: naval, tanks, infantry, artillery. GameZack is responsible for everything that is logistics related, and that's it basically. He's the logimate of the clan, and I'm the general lead. Discord-wise, it's literally the same. GameZack is the lead, and there's other ranks, other officer ranks, other soldier ranks, and but to be in the top of the echelon, just me and GameZack and other officers.
This may not be applicable, but maybe you can talk about like other regiments. But are you in a coalition, or are there other regiments you guys work well with?
We are currently not in a coalition, but I'll just start from the beginning. In the old days, to be fair, we still work with them, but in the old days, mostly 11 ERC, we worked with them a lot in the old days, back when White Whales were still a thing. 1 BH is the best like regiment that like I can call them proudly a sister regiment, brother regiment. You know what I mean? Like they're the main go-to if we are doing a joint operation. KGG and Ears is very nice people. I like to work with them. I'm 100% missing some other people, but like I can't really think of them right now.
In terms of like NA versus EU and like general time zones and when you guys are active, can you talk a little bit about that? Like if you're somebody who's interested in joining BR and you're in Asia or North America, are you still able to play with the guys in BR? And what time zones or days specifically are you guys most active?
Exactly, there's no such thing as active or inactive days, but there's a specific time of the day where like the operations began for me, but not for the other. I'm talking about my own operations. There's a specific timetable, not completely static.
And then like in terms of operations, like when those occur, are they usually weekend or weekday?
Both
Okay.
weekends and weekdays. It's just that the only thing that matters is people joining. Like always, the weekends have more people, obviously, but we still manage to get some more people in weekends.
If somebody was interested in joining the regiment, how would they do that?
They can either walk up to me or any other like officer of Blue Rose and just tell them that they want to join, and that's literally it. If they catch our operations, they can just jump into one of our tanks if we are manning them, and after that they can join, or they can just use Foxhole official Sports clan recruitment.
Awesome. And if anyone else is interested in joining, links to their Discord channel will be in the description below. Let them know that I sent you. But Noir, thanks for the interview. One last question is there anything else you want to talk about or focus on? Any last words for folks watching the video?
Any last words? Let me think. I guess fuck all thing in general. Griefers. Yeah, that's it really. I love super heavies. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Noir. Appreciate it, man.
No problem, Rambo.
Before we get into my experience with Blue Rose, I just wanted to thank Noir and everyone else in the regiment for being so welcoming during my stay. Being that they were the first Warden regiment for the series, and the fact that it's been 16 wars since I last went Warden, I really didn't know what to expect, but I was glad to be embedded with a funny group of players. In terms of my experience with Blue Rose, they're extremely organized and disciplined even though many of their players are new to the game. We'll get into that in a bit, but as a new joiner to the regiment, I felt like I had a good understanding of what the other officers needed for upcoming operations and major initiatives. The Blue Rose Discord makes it really easy to keep tabs of what the regiment is focusing on for the day, and the group itself is very social both in-game and within their Discord. You can always find players looking to do some frontline fighting or grouping together. As you saw during the interviews, a majority of the players in Blue Rose are new to Foxhole and mostly came from Charlie Shard. I actually think because of that, Blue Rose is a great beginner-friendly regiment for players to join, especially if you're coming from Charlie and want to dip your toes a bit in Able Shard. Noir and GamesAct do a great job showing new players the ropes and teaching the guys everything Foxhole has to offer without taking the game too seriously. I think the regiment could use some players with more experience to help Noir shoulder the burden of leading and teaching, but I can see some of the folks I interviewed easily stepping into that role as they gain experience over time. While I'm sad I couldn't attend the Frigate Ops Blue Rose was hosting, I do have 2 videos showcasing some of the regiment ops Noir was leading. You can check those out from the links in the description below. And that concludes the first Warden Regiment review. If you're interested in having your regiment featured in one of these videos, make sure to join my Discord server from the link in the description and submit a ticket in the Regiment Review channel. I operate on a first come, first served basis, so make sure you get those submissions in quick before other regiments beat you to it. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe for more Foxhole related content. Thanks again, Blue Rose, take care everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.
I go yay, 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 hella jolly in this bitch. He gon' sit on me and ride like I'm a dolly in this bitch. His name is BB in my phone, it stand for Big Bone. He be all up in my cave like Fred Flintstone. I'ma do a dance up on his dick, yeah, I'm gon' get low. Then he started squirming when I slammed him on that pillow. I'ma slam him. PJ party, go ahead, take off the pajamas. You blacker